Hey, um, I know it's been like 2 weeks since you guys have seen me. So awful. Um, spring break was amazing. Um, I don't really know what to say about it. I took a few videos, um, but then I decided not to use like any of them. Whatever. I do have footage from me in the car though. Um, on my way to Oklahoma. So I'll put that here. I've been driving for about an hour and a half now. Still probably have like 3 more left. I think I'm going crazy. I'm talking to myself. I'm probably gonna go chorus actually because I keep singing. I don't think I've stopped singing in the last hour and a half. Don't call my name, don't call my name. Alejandro, I don't want you, babe. I don't want you, babe. Fernando. All these fairy tales are full of it. One more stupid love song, I'll be sick. Now I better play alone. It's been like 3 hours. It's been more than 3.5 hours. I think I should be in there in like 30 minutes. Sun's getting bright. Sunset. That was probably really dangerous. So yeah, that was me on my 4.5 hour drive to Oklahoma. Yeah, I went a little crazy. It was really boring, really awful. So that was on like the Friday right before spring break. And then I got there at like 7:30 in the evening. And I got some dinner, rolled up to the church, and we left the church at 10 o'clock that night and got on charter buses and drove to Tennessee. Have you ever seen charter buses that turned into bunk beds? The seats literally turn into bunk beds. That's pretty cool. So yeah, kind of got to sleep on the bus. So then we stopped in Nashville after going to like McDonald's and other fast food places for like breakfast and lunch. We stopped in Nashville, stayed at a church, did some like team building stuff, got to meet the kids that I was working with all week. In total, there were about 66 kids, I think, and there were 30-something adults, so there were like 100 people on the trip, and so it was a big trip, and it was so much fun. So anyways, we stayed a night in Nashville, and then drove the rest of the way to Kentucky on Sunday. And then during the week, normally all the teams go out and do work on people's houses or whatever, like people who live up in the mountains. They do construction work like for somebody up there. Like each team goes out to a different site. But my team had to stay at the mission center. And we built a porch at the fire escape of one of the cabins there. So I'll put some pictures on the end of this video for you to see what it looks like. When we finished that, we got to go help another group tear down a building. That was fun, but also gross. Like the inside of buildings are gross. Like whenever you like rip out the walls, like the drywall, and then there's insulation behind it, and like moth nests and wasp nests and mothballs. It's gross. I didn't like it, but the kids loved it. So it was really fun. I was really worried at first about how I was going to be a leader on the trip because I felt like I wasn't smart enough to lead or a good enough leader or whatever. And I was like, how am I going to relate to these kids? They're in 8th grade. Like, what am I going to do? But it went really well. They liked me, I think. Yeah, it was really good. I got to see God move through them, and it awakened my passion for God, and I want to go back so bad. I think I'm going to go back next year as another leader, because it was so good. So when we came back, we drove back Friday and Saturday. We stayed in Nashville overnight again, but it took us 2 days to get back, so I got back like Saturday night. And then Sunday, I woke up and I got to go to my old church for Sunday morning service, which was amazing because I love that church. And then I was supposed to drive back to campus Sunday, but it was snowing. Oh, and that's another thing. In Kentucky, it was freezing. Seriously, one day whenever we went out, it was 19 degrees. Ugh. Like, it was always cold. Like, I think the highest it ever got was like high 40s, and that was like in the afternoon when the sun was like blaring down on us, and that was only a couple days. And one day it rained on us, so we were soaking wet. Actually, the day that we were in Nashville, it was in like the 60s, and so it was really nice, and we went to this park, and I got sunburned. So then I was sunburned, and the rest of the week was freezing cold. Yeah. So, anyways, I get back, and I was supposed to drive from Oklahoma back to here, and it was snowing. It's the end of March. Come on, like, it's not supposed to snow. Anyways, so I stayed the night in Oklahoma, and I drove back Monday morning, so I missed classes Monday morning. Whoops. Whatever. And it took me like 5 hours to get back. Ugh. But, so then, this week has, like, flown by. And I think part of it is because I didn't go to classes on Monday, so Monday felt like it was part of the weekend. So this week is going by really fast, and I'm so excited because this weekend is Easter, and my family is in Kansas City, so I get to go see them this weekend. So I'm going to hang out with my sisters and everything tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Yeah, and then when I come back, it's April, and April is my favorite month of the year. Just because good things always happen in April, and it's warm. Or it's supposed to be warm, even though I came back to snow. And it's like 40 degrees still. Oh well. Hopefully it will warm up soon. What else do I need to talk about? Becky and I are going to read through the whole Bible in 1 year. We're going to get a devotional to go along with it, and you guys are welcome to join us if you want, if that's something that you're interested in. If not, like, forget I said that. We did it last year, like, we started in November of our senior year and then finished a couple months ago, and it was really good. It was really hard to get through, but it was good, and it's nice to be able to say I've read the whole Bible. Yeah. And I've noticed that, like, since I stopped my reading plan, like, I didn't have anything to read, so then I just wouldn't read the Bible, and that's not good. So I need to get back to reading something every day. And so this is what I'm doing. I changed my major to, I don't know. I don't mean undecided, like, it's not an undecided major, but it's not actuarial science anymore. I haven't really decided what it is. I'm kind of leaning towards finance, possibly economics. I don't know. It's kind of stressful because changing my major basically means that everything that I've done this year was a complete waste, and I don't like being wasteful. But I don't know what I want to do. But I know that being an actuary isn't what I want to do. So why keep studying for that if that's not what I want to do? So I'm gonna try this. Hopefully I'll like it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Yeah. I got to talk to my youth pastor this past week. Well, because he was the leader on the trip that I went on, my old youth pastor. And he was talking to me and telling me, like, man, if that's not what you want to do, like, if that's not making you happy, then why are you doing it? And I was like, that's a really good question. It's just frustrating because I don't know what I want to do. And I feel like God is calling me to do something for him, and, like, I want to work, like, for a church or a nonprofit organization or, like, missions something or other, like, do missions work full-time. But, like, I don't want to be a missionary full-time. But it would be nice to work for a company who employs missionaries full-time. And then, like, I would help them. Like, maybe if I'm in finance, then I can do, like, the financial work for, like, missions things. I don't know. I just don't know where my life is going. And I'm trying to be okay with that. But it's kind of scary. Yeah. So I feel like this video is probably too long. So I'm going to stop it here, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, and here are some pictures of my trip.
Okay, so who wants to say hi to my friend?
I will.
This is Layton. Here, it's like facing you.
Hey. Wait, is it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, and this is Molly.
Hey.
The guys are like still doing stuff, so I'll just like record a different video of them and show you what our project looks like. There's the porch that we built. It's not done yet. It's taking us a long time, but it rained yesterday, so we have an excuse. And that's Hayden, and that's Will. And back over there, that's Cave, and my co-leaders. And there's Layton again. Yay!
One. I'm scared. Two.
Yeah.
I did it. You can. I feel like mist come out.
Oh, I forgot something. Remember how I applied to be an RA on campus? Guess who got the job? I got an email yesterday saying that they had accepted me and they would like me to be in Ellis, North Ellis, 4th floor next year. And I know that building means nothing to you guys because you don't live on my campus. But Ellis is the really bad one. Or not bad one, it's the one with the really bad reputation. It's a freshman dorm, and it's like the party dorm. Yeah. And it's where North Ellis specifically is where like most of the incidents happen. So yay, it should be an interesting year. I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to be on this side of campus, like in the building that I'm in now. Because there's like 5 or 6 dorms on this side of campus, and then like 4 on the other side, like seriously, like the other corner. Like all of our buildings, all of our like classes are like in the middle, and then the dorms like go around the campus. And so there's a few on this corner, and then Ellis is on the other corner. So I'm going to be really far away from my friends, and because like some of my other friends are CAs on the side, and all the people on my floor that aren't CAs, they're all going to live on this floor again next year. So I'm going to be really far away from everybody, but oh well. It should be fun. It'll be interesting. It's exciting. Yeah. Now I have another job.